Welcome back to Duff Kingston Gymnasium. Final game here of day 2 of the 59th annual Eldorado Holiday Tournament. And it should be a dandy here on the consolation side of the bracket. It is the Gallatin County Hawks and the host Eagles of Eldorado. Cole Carter alongside Travis Black, J.C. Tinsley back at the WRUL studio. The lovely Whitney Carter with us for those of you watching on the WRUL Sports YouTube channel. All right, Travis, put records aside, put what has happened earlier in this tournament aside. Know one thing, these two teams do not like each other. They played a close game in Gallatin last month. They got some bad blood, but bottom line, got to put that aside and play basketball tonight.
Yeah, this is going to be a barn burner. This is for the chance to play for the consolation championship, and both teams have not had the start of the season that they would like to have, but when you have a chance to take home some hardware, not to mention, the game that they had, a month or so back. So both these teams are going to be ready to play, and they're going to come out being very physical.
Well, kind of what each team is playing for. If you're Gallatin County, you have a chance to knock Eldorado out of the tournament. It's their own tournament on their home floor. If you're Eldorado, you have a chance to take what was a rough start last night, a 30-point loss to Anna Jonesboro, but a chance to now come back tomorrow and play for a trophy. And you said it over and over again. Obviously everybody wants to win the championship, but if you can still win 3 games and bring home some hardware, you're doing something right.
Yeah, especially at this tournament. Such, the storied history, all the great teams have kind of come through here. If you can come home with any type of hardware, it's still a great accomplishment.
All right, starting 5 for Craig Utterback in the Gallatin County Hawks. He's going to go with number 2, Wyatt Fromm. He is a 6-foot senior. Also, number 20, Dylan Rushing, a 5'10 senior. Number 23, Grant Jackson, a 6'2 junior. Number 24, Noah Richardson, a 6'4 senior. And number 33, Lucas Jackson, a 6'3 senior. Both these teams already won games earlier today. Gallatin defeated West Frankfort 53-46 behind Noah Richardson's 28 points. Eldorado defeated NCOE 61-43. So here we are with the winner taking on Hamilton County tomorrow at 3 o'clock in the Consolation Championship. Starting 5 for Josh Bradley and the Eldorado Eagles. He's going to start his son, Boston Bradley, a 6'5 senior, as well as number 4, Anderson Wolcott, a 6'4 senior. Number 11, Andrew Murray, a 6'3 junior. Number 21, Jake Phelps, a 5'10 junior. And number 31, Stephen Doggett, he is a 5'9 senior. For Eldorado, Bradley, Wolcott, Murray, Phelps, and Doggett. And the winner moves to the Consolation Championship tomorrow afternoon at 3 o'clock. That's the final game of the afternoon session. Tomorrow's going to be fun. Looking forward to a lot of those semifinal matchups. Going to be interesting. And about this time tomorrow night, we'll be giving a trophy to somebody. I'll tell you now, Travis, so we know our Final 4 teams. We know our 2 semifinals on each side, except, on each side, really. Who do you have bringing home the hardware tomorrow night?
From what we have remaining, that Harrisburg performance earlier against Carterville really impressed me, and
yep.
I think they have we know they can score because Cameron Annie can get 30 at the drop of a hat, but the other guys really impressed me, taking care of the basketball, scoring when he didn't have it going, and I think Harrisburg is looking primed and ready to take home another EHT championship.
Maybe a Bulldogs versus Bulldogs championship tomorrow night?
I look forward to it.
Gallatin County wins the tip. They're in their road orange uniforms. Eldorado in their home whites. Hawks have it going left to right with Wyatt Fromm. Fromm on the near side, guarded by Doggett. Dribbling to his left. Grant Jackson between the circles. Jackson looks. Lucas Jackson there to set a screen. He goes to his left. Now picks it up, threw it away. Threw it into the hands of Jake Phelps. Phelps into the front court. Both these teams did not play very well in the opening round. 30-point losses. Gallatin losing to Heron. Eldorado to AJ as they go inside. Boston Bradley, that's their bread and butter. 2-0 Eldorado. But the big thing, Travis, is going to be for both sides is taking care of the basketball.
Yeah, taking care of the basketball is important in the game of basketball at any level, but especially here against these two teams. They both kind of have trouble scoring on the half court, so giving them extra possessions and letting them run in transition is probably not the best idea.
Fromm here on the near side, 2-0 Eldorado, 1 minute gone here in the first quarter. Jackson near corner, lobs it inside for Lucas Jackson. Bounce pass to Fromm, down low, knocked away. They swing it around. Dylan rushing, far corner three won't go. Loose ball, rebound tipped away. A foul is going to be called against Gallatin County.
Hawks foul 20, Dylan rushing his first.
First foul on a rushing. 2-0 Eagles. We've played a minute and 10 seconds. Jake Phelps walks it across the timeline now on the near side of Anderson Wolcott. Wolcott looks back in the near corner, Phelps. Phelps puts it on the floor, back to Wolcott. He dribbles to his right, wants to hand it off to Murray, and he gets it to him. Murray crossover, near side, back to Phelps. Phelps dribbling now, far side, they get it to Wolcott. Wolcott dumps it off. Bradley, one dribble goes inside. And they call a foul. The shot went in. Was it a shooting foul? Nope, blocking foul on the floor. When they call that one against Travis? 24 Richardson.
Yeah, Noah Richardson.
Richardson commits his first foul, second foul on the Hawks. Eagles have it. 2-0 Eldorado. 6:20 to play as Anderson Wolcott gets right around his defender, lays it up and in. 4-0 Eagles. Gallatin has struggled on the offensive end at times this season. Much better performance earlier today. Looking for their first basket here. From top of the circle to rushing. Far side of Richardson, now far corner Jackson. Pick and roll Richardson. Noah corrals it, shot up and good, but they call the foul on the floor. So Gallatin will keep possession. Really liked how Richardson was able to finish around the rim earlier today in the win over West Frankfort. He has struggled with that this season. Again, 28 points for him earlier today in that win. They set a screen for Grant Jackson. Corner three and then out. Rebound tipped down to the hands of Jake Phelps, and the Eagles have it coming the other way. 4-0 Eldorado. 5:40 left to play here in the first quarter. Bradley between the circles. He comes near side to Phelps. Phelps driving. Shot fake, picks up his dribble. Now it's Murray wanting to get inside. Doggett far corner. Now it's Wolcott on the right top. Bradley between the circles. Near side Murray getting a screen from Bradley. Crossover, wants to get inside. He does. Layup no good. Rebound tipped into the hands of Wyatt Fromm, then poked away, but Fromm gets it back, and here come the Hawks. 5:13 to play here in the ball game. 4-0 Eldorado. Here in the near corner, they go to Richardson. Now in the near corner, it's Jackson. Lobs it for Richardson. Pass a little too high. Taken away by Boston Bradley. A little bit too much there on the pick and roll.
Yeah, just threw it a little too far.
Have the right idea. Just couldn't convert. We got an offensive foul. That one's going to be called against Andrew Murray. Didn't see the action, but Mr. Oxford says he threw an elbow.
I just saw Wyatt's Fromm head kind of go back and blew the whistle.
Like we said, these two teams going to be physical. It'll be a hard job on the referees tonight to make sure everything stays clean. Gallatin has the basketball. Eldorado has a 4-0 lead. We approach 4.5 to play here in the first quarter. From between the legs over the left side of Jackson. Jackson calling for a screen. Bounce pass Richardson. Wants to get it back to Jackson. He does. Pull-up shot on the way from Grant. Up and good. Grant Jackson puts the Hawks on the board 4-2. 4:18 to play here in the first. Phelps over on the right side to Doggett. Doggett looks between the circles. Wolcott looking to get inside. Leaves it near side to Murray. Corner pass. Phelps open for three on the way. Got it. Jake Phelps, Eldorado's sharpshooter. Hits that three. Makes it 7-2 Eagles. 5-point Eldorado lead. Under 4 to play here in the opening quarter. Jackson dribbling to his left. Getting a screen from Richardson, now picks it up. Back to Richardson. He wants to get to the rim. He gets there, draws a foul, and 2 shots coming up here for Noah Richardson.
That's going to be the second on Wolcott.
You saw Eldorado getting some foul trouble early last night. And, normally where Eldorado can beat you is as far as, at the rim, out-rebounding you, kind of out-physicaling you in the post. And Bradley got in foul trouble early last night, as did Wolcott, and they weren't really able to do that. As the first free throw by Noah Richardson's up and good. Maddox Sandiford checks in for the Hawks. 6'3" senior. Second free throw for Richardson on the way. He goes 2 of 2. And the Hawks are back within 3, 7-4. 3:43 to play here in the first quarter. Over on the far side, this is Grappler with it. Now it's Phelps in the far corner. Free throw line, Murray goes inside, back to Phelps, fires a 3. That one rims out, and Richardson grabs the rebound for Gallatin County. Good crowd on both sides. See their fan bases in each side of the baskets. Richardson goes baseline, nice move by Noah, shot left short, rebound grab by Doggett.
And it's a far cry from last night with how full these stands are. You would think this is the 8:30 game right now.
Yeah.
7 o'clock, prime time.
Doggett driving to his left, now a cross-court pass to Jake Phelps. Phelps stumbles, and we're going to get a foul called against Gallatin County on the drive there from Jake Phelps. Wyatt Fromm is the guilty party, his first. 3:04 to play here in the first quarter. 7-4 Eldorado. Phelps to inbound. He looks. Gets it in. Bradley here near side. Loose ball. Going to go out of bounds. And
who's it off of?
a point. It will stay with Eldorado. Gallatin fans didn't agree with the call.
Not very happy with that one.
Hard to tell from up here, but it stays on this end for the Eagles. Inbounds goes to Doggett as he drives to the right hand. Now we're on the far side. Grappler with it down low to Bradley, and we got a foul on the entry pass.
It's going to be Noah Richardson, his second.
So Richardson picks up his second foul, as Travis alluded to. Phelps to inbound, far corner, Doggett, he'll fire a 3. Too hard, long rebound going to be controlled. Bradley flies into the Gallatin County bench trying to get that one. Leaped over. Heads up. Remember that video a couple years ago when Shaq was playing for the Suns and kind of play like that, running towards the bench, and everyone just cleared out? Well, Hawks didn't get the message there. So Craig Utterback forced to bring out Noah Richardson with him picking up 2 fouls. He puts Dylan Rushing back in the game. 7-4, Eldorado with the lead. 2:40 to play here in the first quarter. Jackson dribbling to his left, gets inside, shot up, offensive foul. Boston Bradley, he's pretty good at doing that. Drawing charges, does right there. First foul on Jackson. Fifth foul against Gallatin County, so the next foul will be free throws for the Eagles for the rest of the first quarter. Jake Phelps across the timeline, comes near side to Stafford. Stafford ball above his head. Now here is Boston Bradley. He puts on the floor. Corner pass, 3-point shot on the way from Grappler, won't go. Rebound grab by Wyatt Fromm. 7-4 Eldorado, 2:10 to play here in the first quarter. Lucas Jackson tries a 3. It's short. Rebound out to Maddox Jennifer. Second chance here for Gallatin County. Hawks were able to get quite a bit of offensive rebounds in that win earlier today against West Frankfort. Many second chance opportunities. Jackson between the circles, under 2 to play here in the first quarter. 7-4 Eagles. Jackson pull-up shot from the elbow is an air ball. Jackson tries to save it, he does. White to Wyatt Fromm. His shot won't go. Rebound tipped out. Maddox Jennifer keeps it. Possession still alive. Jackson for 3. It's short. Grant the offensive rebound. Goes back inside, and a foul going to be called on the floor.
What a turn of events there. Went from an air ball to a save pass to a wide open layup. I think Eldorado thought that ball was already out of bounds.
And a good job by Lucas Jackson. A lot of times you see guys dive out of bounds, trying to save that ball. Made sure his feet were in bounds when he saved it. And so 2 free throws coming up for Grant Jackson, as they called that foul on the shot. First free throw for Jackson, no good. 31, Stephen Doggett back in the ball game for Eldorado. Andrew Murray will take a seat. 1:34 to play here in the first quarter. 7-4 Eldorado. Jackson 0 for 2. Rebound grabbed by the Eagles. 7-4 your score. 90 seconds left to play here in the first. This is Grappler on the far side. Now on the right stop to Bradley. Phelps between the circles. Jake Phelps crossover, looking to get inside. He does against Fromm, and they call a foul against Fromm. That's going to be his second.
And two Gallatin County players in foul trouble now. They don't normally go too deep on the bench, so that's going to be interesting.
And normally go maybe 7 deep. But Craig Utterback might be forced to try to get creative here. 7-4, a couple of free throws for Jake Phelps, and the first one's good. Phelps, one of the better shooters in this tournament. Pretty good from beyond the arc. He'll have one more. Second free throw, no good. Lucas Jackson able to tip the rebound to himself. Hawks come the other way. Eldorado leads it 8-4. Battle of the Birds here in the finale of night number 2 of this year's Eldorado Holiday Tournament. Jackson between the circles. 1 minute left to play. Jackson left side to Sandifer. Sandifer dribbling. Met there by Doggett. Bounce pass from right elbow. Fromm tries to get inside. And a foul going to be called against Boston Bradley on the drive there by Fromm. And that will be a shooting foul. Well, either way, 5 fouls apiece. So 2 free throws coming up for Wyatt Fromm either way. Fromm scoreless so far. Not known really for his scoring ability. He's just kind of a game-managing point guard, and his first free throw is no good. As Gallatin now 0 for 3 from the free throw line.
Yep. Oh, excuse me, they're 2 for 5 because Noah Richardson had 2 free throws.
Gotcha. Yep. Snuck those in on me. Second free throw for Fromm. Got that one. Makes it an 8-5 game. Final 50 seconds here in quarter number 1. And Jake Phelps will dribble it near the Eagle logo. Eagles have their 4 across. They might be holding for 1 shot here with 35 seconds. Doggett between the circles. Doggett dribbles to his left. Between the circles, back to Stafford. Ooh, double dribble, they don't call it. Stafford now to Phelps between the circles, 20 seconds. Phelps dribbling left, now back to his right. Doggett at the top of the key, 17 seconds. Off to Grathler here on the near side. Grathler dribbling, guarded by Fromm over on the right side. Phelps. Phelps, left-handed dribble, shot goes up, too hard off the backboard. Loose rebound, controlled by Sandifer. He fires it full length of the court, and it won't go anywhere. Into the first quarter, defensive battle so far. Eldorado leads it 8-5. We'll step aside for a 1-minute break right here on 97.3 WRUL.
Show your Saluki pride. Get your Banterra Saluki Visa debit card today, and your purchases will contribute to an SIU scholarship. Plus, use your card to get special offers at Banterra Center and other Saluki athletic events. Getting the card is easy. Just open a Saluki checking account or Saluki interest checking account at Banterra Bank. No ATM fees at more than 55,000 ATMs, plus other great benefits. Stop by Banterra to learn more. Banterra, proud supporter of SIU. Member FDIC. Terms and conditions apply. See branch for details.
I decided to attend SIC because of the great scholarship that I was awarded. I received an archery scholarship. I'm taking IT cybersecurity. My favorite part of the IT program is definitely going to class every day. Professor Scott makes it really fun, and he lets us do a lot of hands-on things, and that helps me learn a lot. My experience on the archery team, so far, I love it. The people are great. The archery coach is awesome. Be a part of the action at SIC.
Ready for the second quarter here at Duff Kingston. The host Eagles leading Gallatin County 8-5 in this consolation semifinal. Winner moves on to face Hamilton County tomorrow at 3 o'clock for the consolation championship. Loser goes home. Cole Carter alongside Travis Black. JC Tinsley back at the WRUL studio. Whitney Carter with us for those of you watching on the WRUL Sports YouTube channel. Eagles have the basketball in a 3-point lead, 8-5 as we start the second stanza. Jake Phelps over on the right side. This is Grathler with the basketball. He's going to pull up for 3 on the right wing. Can't get it. And the rebound, a foul going to be called against Steven Doggett. He pushed Lucas Jackson to the back.
Yeah, you can't put 2 hands on him and shove.
Really? Are you sure?
Well, depending on what gym you're in.
I don't think he did it on purpose. He just was trying to get the rebound.
Yeah, ignorance of the rules doesn't mean you can get away with it. It's like ignorance of the law.
8-5, Gallatin County trailing Eldorado. Sandifer on the right top, down the post to Fromm, and they're going to draw a foul on the entry pass. Ignorance of the law, that's a new one. I haven't heard of that. Is that when you pretend that you didn't know what the law was to try to be guilty or to be not guilty?
Yep, you're learning quick.
You're a good teacher, Travis.
Thank you. I went to school for it.
Fromm to inbound. He looks, gets it into Sandifer here in the near corner. And Sandifer will dribble this one out back to between the circles. Gets it in the hands of Grant Jackson. 8-5 Eldorado. 7:20 left to play here in the second quarter. Jackson directing traffic. Hands it off to Jackson, back to Grant Jackson. His three won't go. Wyatt Fromm skies in for the offensive rebound. His putback no good, but he's able to draw the foul. Like the effort from Wyatt Fromm so far here in the first half. Playing with 2 fouls, but able to get the offensive rebound there and draw a foul.
Yeah, he's been playing really smart on defense, not really taking too many questionable attempts at the ball, just kind of keeping his hands back and not getting that third foul.
Gallatin continues to struggle at the free throw line as Fromm misses the first. Ryan Cox checks in for Eldorado as Stephen Doggett will take a seat. 7:09 to play here in the second quarter. As Fromm's second free throw also no good. Jackson tried to get the rebound but couldn't get a handle on it. 1 minute played here in the second quarter. 8-5 Eldorado. Talk about a low-scoring affair. All 3 of these night games have been low-scoring. Grathler has it left top. Now over on the far side to Cox. He directs traffic. Dribbles to his left. Now here on the near side. This is Phelps. Crossover. Phelps picks up his dribble. Now it's Bradley between the circles. Bradley dribbling. Fakes the handoff. Now picks it up. Back to Phelps at the top of the key. Phelps pulls up for 3. Left side. No good. Rebound grab by Dylan Rushing. And Gallatin County comes the other way. Low-scoring affair, a defensive battle. Sees Eldorado take an 8-5 lead. 6.5 to play here in the first half. Maddox Sandifer near the midcourt logo now, dribbling with the right hand. Working on Grathler, trying to get past him. Gets down the post, step back jumper on the way. Can't get the roll. And the rebound grab by Boston Bradley. Eagles come the other way. 2 minutes played here in the second quarter, 8-5 Eldorado. Phelps on the far right top, guarded by Rushing. Grathler over on the far side. He looks, bounce pass to Bradley down low. And we got a foul as Boston Bradley made his way to the basket.
It's going to be on Lucas Jackson if I have to guess.
Greg Utterback didn't really understand what the foul was. And
who's that on?
The score table wanted the same thing. He said 35, but
Okay, there it is.
he
There's
said
no
35. There is no 35 on the
I
court.
think he meant to say 33.
I think he does mean 33. Well,
and there it goes.
Okay, yep, they give the foul to Lucas Jackson, his first. 8-5 Eldorado. 5:55 to play here in the second quarter. Jake Phelps pulls up and hits the jump shot. Phelps has 6, and Eldorado's 10. Eagles by 5, 5:40 to go here in the second quarter. Here's Jackson over on the right top, trying to get past his defender. Tough shot in the lane, won't go. Rebound controlled by Phelps. Eagles on the run. Phelps, bounce pass, good pass. That is Stafford who draws the foul. Lucas Jackson came in, and he's called for the foul.
It's going to be the third player with 2 fouls for Gallatin County.
And with that, Craig Utterback will call a timeout. We'll go ahead and take one as well. Back in 1 minute.
You don't live to bank, you bank to live. And that's why so many of our customers rely on First Mid for much more than banking alone. Beyond everyday financial services, we're a valued partner and advisor with the help and resources for the things you need and whatever you aspire to achieve. So whether you're buying groceries or budgeting your dream kitchen, protecting your life's work, or laying the foundation for life after work, we're your bank for everything in the middle of anything. We're First Mid. First Mid Bank and Trust. Member FDIC. Equal housing lender.
In 1925, when Farrell Hospital opened, they knew that families in Eldorado and the surrounding communities needed a hospital they could depend on, close to home. Over the years, Farrell grew to meet the needs of patients. Today, Farrell Hospital has grown to offer advanced emergency care, orthopedics, cancer, surgery, imaging, lab, and more, always keeping more care right here close to home. Farrell Hospital. You can depend on us.
5:25 to go here in the second quarter. Eldorado leading Gallatin County 10-5 in this consolation semifinal. Winner will face Hamilton County tomorrow at 3 o'clock in the consolation championship. It will be Grayson Stafford shooting a pair of free throws here after Lucas Jackson picked up his second foul. Noah Richardson back in the ball game for Gallatin County, and the first free throw for Stafford is up and good. Makes it 11-5. Stafford takes a breath. 2 dribbles, a spin, a flick, and a swish. Pretty good poetry right there, I will say myself. All right, under 5.5 to play here in the second quarter. 12-5 Eldorado. Grant Jackson to the basket, left-handed shot, offensive foul. I mean, I'll tell you what, we saw Tyler Gomat take 1,000 charges last year for Carmi. Boston Bradley, he's pretty good at just getting set in the post, and if you come in there recklessly, they're going to call a charge every time.
Yeah, every time. Can't go flying over and barreling over somebody.
5:15 to play here in the second quarter. 12-5 Eldorado. It's been a low-scoring defensive battle. That foul on Grant Jackson, his second, and the ball tipped out of bounds. It will stay with the Eagles of Eldorado.
It's going to be the fourth Hawk with 2.
Phelps to inbound. He looks. Bounce pass to Cox over on the right side, and the Eagles will reset the offense with Drayson Grathler. Grathler goes to the far side, bounce pass to Phelps. Phelps looking, ball above his head, and we've got a official's timeout, I think.
He's got blood on
Grayson Stafford is bleeding somewhere. It looks like his right elbow, and Mr. Oxford blows the whistle, and it will be a timeout. So Josh Brown is going to go ahead and call a timeout. 30-second break, and we will take one with him. Back in 30 on 97.3 WRUL.
The countdown is on. Enjoy the Carmi Eclipse Festival featuring Eddie Montgomery, The Frontmen,
Maybe I'm amazed by God bless Texas.
Drew Baldridge, and Tailgate Revival.
See somebody's dog. That'll make you want to drink. Throw to the back.
Saturday, April 6th at Burroughs Woods Bicentennial Park. Visit carmifest.com for tickets and more information.
4:51 left here in the first half, and it's Eldorado leading Gallatin County 12-5. Cole Carter alongside Travis Black, J.C. Tinsley back at the WRUL studio. Whitney Carter with us for those of you watching on the WRUL Sports YouTube channel. Final game here in day 2 of the EHT. Grathler on the right side has Ren Cox with it. Now in the post to go to Boston Bradley. He barrels his way to the rim, and he hits the shot and one. Well, Gallatin just doesn't have much of a response for Boston Bradley and his physicality in the post, and we're seeing it evident.
Yeah, especially with now the that's the 5th Hawk with 2 fouls. They kind of got to be careful. Can't really get too aggressive with him, and that's the price you kind of pay with the type of size that Eldorado brings to the table.
They call the foul on Dylan Rushing, his second. And all of a sudden, a 10-point Eldorado lead. Gallatin's got to get something going offensively as they trail 15-5. And we'll get a foul on the baseline called against Eldorado. That will be on Grayson Stafford, who just came back in with the taped-up right elbow. Third team foul. Jackson inbounds near side. Dylan Rushing open for 3. Can't get the bounce. Offensive board. Grant Jackson, right place, right time, puts it up and in. Makes it 15-7. Eldorado still in front. They swing it around here near side. Stafford, cross-court pass in the corner to Phelps, too high over his head. Gallatin County forces the turnover.
Yeah, threw that into the second row of chairbacks.
Some of these throws, I don't know if it's just where we're sitting, but you can almost tell as soon as it leaves their hand that it's
sailing.
It's going into the stands. All right, Jackson over to Richardson on the far side. Richardson dribbles to his right. Near side, Sandifer catch and shoot three, short. What an offensive board by Lucas Jackson. Over to Richardson, his putback won't go, and Bradley the rebound. An acrobatic rebound for Jackson, but Richardson couldn't put it in. 15-7 Eldorado. Can't leave Jake Phelps wide open, that's why. Phelps for three, 18-7 Eldorado. 3.5 to play here in the second quarter. And we got a traveling violation call against Noah Richardson. (18-7) Eldorado. 3:25 to play in the second quarter. Phelps comes near side to Stafford. Gallatin has switched to a 1-3-1 zone. Stafford near side wants to go baseline, dumps it off inside. Phelps, his shot blocked by Richardson, and they call him for his third foul. Craig Utterback is in disbelief. And he is not happy. That is the most animated I've ever seen, Coach Utterback.
Yeah, that looked pretty clean up here, but in our perspective, doesn't really matter.
Nope. All right, so 2 free throws here for Jake Phelps. And the first one is good. Makes it 19-7. Wyatt Fromm will check in, and that's a big foul because that's the third on Richardson. And he's forced to come out of the ball game for probably the rest of this second quarter. Second free throw for Phelps. He goes 2 of 2. He's the leading scorer for Eldorado. 11 points. Hawks into the front court. They trail 20-7. Sandifer wants to get inside. Step back. Can't create space. Goes near side Lucas Jackson. He'll fire a three. He can't get that one to go. And Wyatt Fromm trying to get the rebound. Eagles come the other way. Phelps, cross-court pass. Grathler, his shot in the lane won't go. Bradley, the offensive rebound and the putback. All of a sudden, the lead is 15 for Eldorado, 22-7, and Craig Utterback forced to call a timeout. Eldorado feeling good here in the first half. Timeout, Hawks. 30-second break. We'll take one as well.
2023 is almost over. That means it's time for Expressway Ford's year-end sales event. Like brand new 2023 F-150 starting at $36,990 plus 2.9% APR for 72 months with special year-end pricing on all new F-150 crew cabs. Prices so low we are not allowed to say. Go to expresswayfordonline.com to see them. Now is the time to get the best deal on a new Ford from Expressway Ford in Mount Vernon. Expressway Ford, more Fords for less.
All right, 2:45 to go here in the second quarter. Eldorado leading Gallatin County 22-7. And it's been real simple, Travis. Eldorado's made their shots. Gallatin hasn't. In order to win the ball game, you got to score more points than your opponent.
Yeah, I've yet to see a game where a team scored less points than their opponent and win.
Still, in the hundreds of years of basketball, have yet to see it. All right, Gallatin's got the ball. They trail 22-7. Wyatt Fromm here near side. Jab step and a drive. Jackson here near top, Sandifer. He wants to get inside. Nice step off pass to Jackson, and he is foul on the shot. As that was Grathler who kind of pushed him to the side as Jackson was making his way up. He will shoot a pair of free throws.
Yeah, just kind of slid underneath him and pushed him deeper underneath the basket.
22-7, Eldorado in front. Couple of free throws coming up here for Lucas Jackson. His first one is short. Gallatin has not shot free throws very well in either of their first 3 games. Second free throw for Jackson on the way. That one goes in. 22-8. Gallatin needs a little run here to end this quarter, or else Eldorado might run away with this one. Swinging around on the far side, Phelps has it. Phelps, top of the circle, Grathler, near side, Cox. He'll fire a three. It's an air ball. Bradley and Sandifer fight for it, and they say out of bounds. Last touch by Sandifer. It's going to stay with Eldorado. with 2:07 to play here in the second quarter. Phelps to inbound. He slaps the basketball. Gets it in near side here to Cox. They swing it around to Graffler on the left top. Now it's Phelps right side. Step back three on the way for Jake Phelps. Short, rare miss from him. Dylan rushing the rebound. Hawks the other way. Jackson into the front court. Trying to get past Graffler. Jackson all the way in. His shot no good. Looking for a foul. Able to get the rebound, but they call a jump ball with the arrow favoring Gallatin County. So Hawks will have it. 1:51 to play here in the second quarter. 22-8 Eldorado. Jackson to inbound. Gets it into Sandifer. Fakes the handoff back to Jackson. Now drives baseline. That pass taken away. Read all the way by Jake Phelps. Eagles come to the other end. Phelps over on the right side with it is Graffler. Free throw line. Stafford gets inside, drives, and a foul.
It's going to be 3 on Lucas Jackson.
It's almost like every time Eldorado drives to the rim, they're calling a foul against Gallatin County.
Well, that's how you end up with 3 guys with 3 fouls and 2 guys with 2 fouls.
Third on Jackson. And 2 free throws coming up here for Grayson Stafford. 92 seconds left to play here in the first half. As Stafford's first free throw is good, makes it 23-8. Isaac Walters checks in. Craig Utterback forced to go a little bit deeper on his bench with that forsaken foul trouble. Second free throw for Stafford. He goes 2 of 2. 24-8 Eldorado. Eagles into the front court, or correction, Hawks into the front court with Grant Jackson. He'll get a screen from Walters. Goes to the far corner, Dylan Rushing. Rushing, dribbling, splits his defender. Now it's Walters near side from. Open is Rushing down low. No look pass to Walters. His layup good. Nice move on a good pass from Dylan Rushing. Layup by Walters. And the Eagles come the other way. We approach the 1-minute mark in this first half. Gallatin's gone to looks like a 2-1-2 zone or a 2-3 type zone. We'll see how long Eldorado wants to hold the ball to end this half. 24-10 Eagles. Cross-court pass into the hands of Graffler. Now it's Phelps on the far top. Back to Graffler. He'll sit there and hold the ball. Comes near side to Stafford. Now it's Phelps between the circles. 30 seconds left here in the second quarter. 24-10. Eldorado with the lead. Phelps right side back to Graffler. He comes near side to Stafford. 18 seconds. Back to Phelps. Eagles indeed will hold for one shot. Stafford dribbling to his right. 10 seconds now. Back to his left. Near side. Graffler with it. Now it's Cox with 5 seconds. Cox looking. That one poked away. Phelps gets it back. 2 seconds. Phelps fades away. Missed it at the buzzer. First half comes to an end. All Eldorado in what's been an ugly defensive ball game, but the Eagles lead it by 14, 24-10 here at intermission. We'll step aside for a 4-minute break and come back with halftime stats right here on 97.3 WRUL.
At Top Shelf Discounters, the business model is simple. High quality, brand new home furnishings at discounted prices. Top Shelf Discounters, 215 North Walnut in Carmi. Open Saturdays 10 to 2 and by appointment. Find Top Shelf Discounters on Facebook for promotions and giveaways.
Conquer the cold this winter at your local Huck's Market. Earn big rewards with the Huck's Bucks loyalty program and save on fuel, in-store specials, and even catering. Download the free Huck's Bucks app today and enjoy a large Big Swig or coffee for just 99 cents.
When you think of home, you think of warmth, comfort, and peace of mind. And that's exactly what you get when you choose propane from FS. With propane from Wabash Valley Service Company, you get our well-trained professional staff along with an array of products and services designed to ensure that your propane system is functioning properly and efficiently. Add to this a variety of convenient terms and ways to save money, and you've got the right solution to all your home energy needs. Call Wabash Valley Service Company today or visit fspropane.com for more information.
Synergy Partners provide fuels, lubricants, and propane across the tri-state, offering price risk management, hedging programs, remote tank monitoring, and more. Ask about propane budget program and scheduled deliveries. Call David South today, 812-774-6529.
Evil Eye Creative Studio in Carmi is a full-service communications and design consultancy. We're excited to make your design project a reality. Reach out to us to see how we can create something amazing together, all within your budget. Evil Eye Creative Studio. What can we create with you?
Big city services in a small town. That's Butch & Associates CPAs, providing superior client service to folks here at home and across the U.S. Taxes and bookkeeping, accounting and audit services, plus full-service consulting.
Butch & Associates CPAs, where expertise meets excellence.
At Butch & Associates, it's your journey backed by our commitment.
Visit butch.com to learn more and contact us today.
Revolutionize your welding experience at Extreme Welding and Machine Services. Highway 45, Eldorado, the hub for all things welding. Front Retail Store is your one-stop shop featuring welding rods, wires, hydraulic hoses, fittings, welding gases, and abrasives. Illinois certified inspection lane, hydraulic cylinder repair, and much more. Metal sold by the foot and industrial gases without leasing agreements. Own your tank, pay only for contents. Join Extreme Welding and Machine Services, a family-owned haven for all welding enthusiasts.
Your partner in auto repair. That's Cherry Street Automotive in Carmi. You get service, expertise, and a promise you'll drive away satisfied. Complete engine and body repair, 24-hour-a-day wrecker and towing service, tires from sales and service, and repair including muffler service, brakes, shocks, suspension, and more. When quality counts, count on Cherry Street Automotive in Carmi, your partner in auto repair. Call 382-7165 today.
Before you drive a nail, drive to Carmi Lumber. From cabinets and flooring, doors and paint, lumber and hardware, to shingles and siding. Knowledgeable and friendly staff that have your back on all those home projects and even deliver to your door. So before you drive a nail, drive to Carmi Lumber for the woods, the goods, and the know-how. Visit Carmi Lumber, North 3rd Street in Carmi and carmilumber.net.
Welcome to Pro Rehab Carmi, where our passion is getting you back to life faster. It is our privilege to walk with you every step of the way using evidence-based treatments specifically created just for you. Whether it's sports, general orthopedics, or pelvic floor rehab, you are in the right hands. Your results are worth fighting for, and our team fights for you.
Call 384-7872 or visit Pro Rehab on Main in Carmi and get back to life faster.
Halftime here in Eldorado. It is Eldorado leading Gallatin County by a score of 24-10. Cole Carter, Travis Black with you. J.C. Tinsley back at the WRUL studio. Whitney Carter with us for those of you watching on the WRUL Sports YouTube channel. Well, sluggish first half. Eldorado was able to hit some shots, a defensive ball game. But, man, the bottom line is Gallatin County really struggling from the field.
Yeah, they couldn't throw it in the ocean if they were in a boat. And right now they're just not getting shots to fall, and the foul trouble doesn't help either. Gallatin County's just got to do a better job at converting when they've had open opportunities. They just haven't been able to convert.
Biggest thing is the fouls. You mentioned the amount of starters for Gallatin County, 2+ fouls. Craig Utterback forced to kind of go to his bench a little bit, but the biggest was the third on Noah Richardson. And he's been their go-to guy, leading scorer in the win earlier today. He's on the bench with 3 fouls, so we'll see how that fares in the second half. What do you got for individual scoring line, Travis?
For Eldorado, Jake Phelps is leading the way with 11 points. Boston Bradley got 7. Grayson Stafford has 4, and Anderson Wolcott has 2. For Gallatin County, Grant Jackson has 4. Noah Richardson and Isaac Walters both have 2. And Wyatt Fromm and Lucas Jackson have 1 apiece.
You are listening to the Eldorado Holiday Tournament on 97.3 WRUL, Carmi, Illinois, and also online worldwide at WRUL.com. Hope you're watching as well on the WRUL Sports YouTube channel. Step aside for a 3-minute break. Second half coming up It's the Eldorado Holiday Tournament, back in 3 minutes.
Need irrigation for your farm or logistics for your agriculture products? Only one name should come to mind: the Skates Group, serving tri-state farmers and agribusinesses for more than 40 years. And the only way you do that is by being the most trusted name. The Skates Group, a family-owned business treating customers like family. If you need irrigation for the farm, trucking to or from the farm, or river terminal needs, call the Skates Group, 618-968-2471. The most trusted name in agriculture.
Holy pancake bat dude, our bat ride is a flat ride.
No need to get your tights in a wad, my little robin egg.
But I need that ride to impress the chicks.
Hang on to that super cape of yours, bird boy. I've got this.
No matter what mishap comes along, count on the dynamic duo of Doug Raber and James Cook at State Farm to protect your ride and your home, as well as life and health insurance and more. Doug and James and Albion and Carmi are your team to help ensure life goes right.
But what about my date?
Stick with me, bird boy. I'll loan you my bike.
Roark Trucking and Roark Transport in Carmi. Driving the distance, delivering the difference. Commercial or residential. Anhydrous propane and fuel. Rock, dirt, and lime. Parking lots, driveways, and washouts. Farmers depend on Roark Trucking and Roark Transport to deliver their lime when and where they need it. Remember Roark Trucking and Roark Transport for your next job or your next haul. Fast and dependable. Call Roark Transport and Roark Trucking. 618-265-3665.
Welcome to Taylor Eye Care on Falcon Avenue in Carmi. Excellence in eye care.
From thorough examinations utilizing advanced equipment and technology to premier optical products, here at Taylor Eye Care, we treat every patient like family, going above and beyond the expected for a truly memorable eye care experience. Simply put, we are excellence in eye care.
If you're looking to brighten and enhance your vision, don't hesitate to contact us today. 382-4683.
Show your Saluki pride. Get your Banterra Saluki Visa debit card today, and your purchases will contribute to an SIU scholarship. Plus, use your card to get special offers at Banterra Center and other Saluki athletic events. Getting the card is easy. Just open a Saluki checking account or Saluki interest checking account at Banterra Bank. No ATM fees at more than 55,000 ATMs, plus other great benefits. Stop by Banterra to learn more. Banterra, proud supporter of SIU. Member FDIC. Terms and conditions apply. See branch for details.
Jordan Hammersley, instructor for the Outfitter Wildlife Management Program here at Southeastern Illinois College. We focus on a three-pronged approach to wildlife science. First, we cover all the legal aspects because a lot of my students would like to be a game warden. Second, we focus on the guiding sections. And third, we focus on a wildlife biology approach that is usually reserved for university-level courses. Southeastern is becoming known as the Outdoor Recreation College.
Visit sic.edu.
All right, getting set for the third quarter between Gallatin County and Eldorado as Eagles lead it 24-10. Travis, if you're Gallatin County, what are you doing here in the second half trying to make this comeback?
You're gonna have to start pressing up and force Eldorado to handle the basketball like Anna Jonesboro did last night, and that's really where a lot of their success came from, was forcing Eldorado to handle it against the press and get some turnovers, get some easy buckets. They just got to put the ball in the basket. There's no other ways to put it. They have to be able to put the ball in the basket, and maybe getting in the transition game will help them.
Can imagine we'll see Eldorado trying to slow things down as we go throughout the rest of this ball game. With a 14-point lead, no point trying to get too aggressive. Want to stay conservative and try to punch their ticket to the Consolation Championship tomorrow at 3 o'clock against Hamilton County. This will be our final broadcast of the evening. We'll pick things back up again at 8:30 in the morning. We'll have Carterville and Vienna in the fifth place semifinal. Then it's Fairfield and Jonesboro after that at 10 o'clock. Championship semifinals start at noon. Harrisburg, Massac, and then Heron, Carmi at 1:30. Championships will start at 3. Consolation Championship at 3. Fifth place at 6. Third place at 7:30. Championship game tomorrow night at 9 o'clock. Eldorado has the basketball as we start the third quarter of play. Murray has it on the far side. Now it's Wolcott between the circles. Wolcott on the bench quite a bit in that first half with foul trouble. Three-point shot from Grathler won't fall. Long rebound going to be tipped out of bounds. Last touched by Wolcott. Ball goes back over to Gallatin County. 24-10, Eagles with the lead. 7:40 to play here in the third quarter. Hawks have their starting five back in there despite a couple of guys in foul trouble. Grant Jackson between the circles over to Richardson, dribbling to his right. Left side, Jackson thought about a three, puts it on the floor, leaves it for Richardson now on the far top, back in the hands of Jackson. Jackson dribbling to his left. Near corner, this is Rushing who puts on the floor. Rushing left to right. Now Jackson looking to get inside. Nice move by Lucas Jackson. He puts it up and in. At the offense Gallatin's looking for. 24-12, Eldorado in front. 1 minute played here in the third quarter. Jake Phelps has it. Far left, top guarded by Wyatt Fromm. Over to Andrew Murray on the far side. And, yep, offensive foul. He put a shoulder into Wyatt Fromm, did it twice. They call it for this. They call it the second time.
He got away with it the first time, but not the second.
24-12 Eldorado. That is the third on Murray, so he's forced to come out. Grayson Stafford will take his place. Chance for Gallatin County to get back in the ball game. They trail 24-12. As Grant Jackson takes it across the timeline. Dribbles to his left, now in the hands of Fromm. Fromm penetrating out to Richardson. Near corner, Rushing, open for three. Got it! All of a sudden, Gallatin within 9, 24-15. Corner three there from Dylan Rushing. And Rushing commits a foul near midcourt. Well, it's simple as that if you're Gallatin County. They had some good looks there in the first half, just couldn't get the shots to fall. 24-15. Eldorado with the lead. Offensive foul again as Bradley tumbles over Lucas Jackson, and momentum slowly shifting over in the direction of Gallatin County. Really about as good as the start of the half as you could ask for Gallatin.
Yeah, started seeing the ball go through the basket. Getting some stops in the defensive end.
And a good crowd on their side as well that has helped make some noise and get the Hawks back in at 24-15. Grant Jackson gets inside and puts it in. It's a 7-point game at 24-17. 6 minutes to play in the third. Eagles go the other way with Stafford, and he draws a foul. So Grayson Stafford will go to the free throw line for two. That foul is on Maddox Shanifer. He's the only Hawk that has committed less than 2 fouls. That's just his first. And so a couple of free throws here for Stafford. First one on the way is up and good. Do want to take a second and thank our Diamond Level sponsors that have made this EHT broadcast possible. Farrell Hospital, Wabash Valley Service Company, Banterra Bank, Extreme Welding and Machine Services, Skates Valley Irrigation and SGI Trucking, and State Farm agents Doug Rayburn, Albion, and James Cook and Carmi. Stafford goes 1 of 2. Lucas Jackson left wide open, hits the jumper. Don't look away, it's a 6-point game. 25-19, 5:40 left to play in the ball game. Here come the Hawks. Phelps over on the near side. In the near corner, Bradley gets the ball down low. Hawks fans pleading for a foul as Bradley knocked Lucas down to the ground. Now it's a drive from Stafford, and his shot way off the mark, out of bounds, last touched by the Hawks. Here's the physicality we were talking about.
And they're starting to get ramped up now.
When this game gets competitive, these two teams get a little bit chippy. Inbounds pass goes to Bradley, fakes it back to Phelps, now keeps it, gets inside. Blocking foul against Jackson, and that is his 4th.
I'm not really sure what you have to do there. Somebody just goes barreling off into you.
It's like a bull in a china shop. Boston Bradley. And he will shoot 2 free throws. First free throw for Bradley on the way. That one good. 8 points for Boston Bradley. Isaac Walters will check in. Nice round of applause for Lucas Jackson as he makes his way to the bench. 26-19, Eldorado with the lead. Second free throw for Bradley on the way. Missed it, rebound from 26-19 Eldorado. 5:15 to play here in the third quarter. Fromm dribbling to his left, leaves it near side for Sandifer. He puts it on the floor. Shot in the lane, good for Maddox Sandifer. 26-21. Gallatin has erased a 14-point deficit down to a 5-point deficit as Grathler has it under the basket. Now it's Phelps looking to get inside, off to Wolcott. Wolcott shot in the lane, won't go. Rebound Sandifer. Big possession here for the Hawks. Grant Jackson has the basketball. Jackson over on the far side, looking to get to the basket. His shot, oh, they call an offensive foul. And that is Jackson's third. Seen quite a few charges for both sides.
And again, you can't just go barreling off in there.
Jackson's got three. Gallatin applies some full court pressure, and they get the basketball in to Drayson Grathler. Grathler across the timeline. Over on the near side, Phelps has it, met there by Fromm. Phelps back to Grathler. He looks. Now goes on the far side of Stafford. Stafford comes near side. Jab step. Grathler bounce pass down low. Wolcott turns. Count the basket and one.
That's 4 on Grant Jackson.
Yep. That's his fourth, and I'm not sure, Craig Utterback, what you're really supposed to do. I mean, that's your top player, leading scorer, and man, Gallatin, I've not seen anybody in this much foul trouble so far in this tournament. As Wolcott's free throw on the way, missed it. Rebound tipped into the hands of Wyatt Fromm. 28-21, Eldorado with the lead. 4:08 to play here in the third quarter. Driving inside is Fromm, and he's able to draw the foul. These referees like to blow the whistle. 2 free throws coming up for Fromm. What was the game yesterday? Oh, it was the Eldorado AJ game where they just whistle,
The whole
foul,
first half
foul.
took probably a good hour.
Yeah. Been a very similar thing here. We've got 8 fouls called, and halfway through the third as the free throw woes continue for the Hawks as Fromm misses it. Second free throw for Wyatt Fromm. Got that one to roll in. Quick 7 to the ball game. Stephen Doggett checks back in. Austin Bradley takes his seat, so a bit of a smaller group here for Eldorado as Gallatin puts on the full court pressure. 28-22 Eagles. We've played 4 here in the third quarter. Grathler across the timeline, comes to the near side, hands it off to Stafford. Guarded there by Maddox Sandifer. Stafford dribbles to his left, leaves it for Doggett on the far side. Doggett, top of the circle. Grathler picks up his dribble, now to Stafford over on the far side. In the post to Wolcott, ball poked away. Wolcott able to get it back, and Maddox Sandifer commits a foul. His second. And we're going to have free throws now for Eldorado as the Eagles are in the double bonus for the rest of this third quarter.
Well, if this is the situation you're in, this is the guy you'd want to foul.
Watch it make both of these.
It always happens.
Nope, missed the first. Wolcott hasn't played much tonight. He was on the bench early in the first half due to fouls. Playing with 2 right now. So he's still trying to get in rhythm. As his second free throw is good. 29-22, a 7-point Eldorado lead. 3.5 to play here in this third quarter of action. Fromm across the timeline. Getting a screen from Richardson. Pick and roll with Richardson. Nice move. Noah Richardson puts it up and in. 29-24. Eldorado with the advantage by 5. 3:10 to play here in the third. Here over on the near top, Grayson Stafford. Offensive foul as Wolcott pushes off. That's Wolcott's third. And Bradley will put in Ryan Cox. We might see both teams go deeper in the bench than what they wanted to, with as many fouls have been called in this game. Timeout on the floor taken by Josh Bradley, and we will take one as well. It's a 30-second timeout. Back here shortly.
Extreme Welding and Machine Services is hiring full-time heavy equipment mechanics and welders and a part-time crane operator. Complete benefits package including health insurance, competitive pay, paid time off, retirement, and safety incentive bonus. Apply at Extreme Welding and Machine Services, Highway 45, Eldorado, or visit their Facebook page. Extreme Welding and Machine Services, in business for 18 years and an equal opportunity employer.
3:08 to go here in the third quarter. Eldorado's lead has shrunk down to 5 against Gallatin County. Hawks have the basketball as Wyatt Fromm will walk it across the timeline. 3 minutes to play here in the third. Fromm, crossover on a screen from Richardson. Pick and roll. Richardson catches it. Turns, shot up, good for Noah Richardson. It's a one-possession game, 29-26. With 2:45 to go here in the third. Doggett gets inside. Now it's Stafford left top. Cox comes to set a screen. Stafford spins, dumps it off. Cox, open mid-range jumper. Good. Ryan Cox makes it 31-26. Eldorado with 2.5 to play here in the third quarter. From across the timeline. Bounce past Richardson. He got bumped and fouled. That was Stafford who, heads up play, trying to steal that pass, knew where it was going. But he fouls Richardson, and now, Gallatin County's got to figure out a way to stop their free throw woes because they're going to have their fair share of chances for the rest of this ball game. 31-26 Eldorado, 2:22 left to play here in the third. First free throw for Noah Richardson is good. Cannon Weatherly will check in, the big man for Eldorado. Mentioned Bradley in foul trouble, Wolcott in foul trouble. Weatherly, 6'5" senior, trying to fill those shoes. 31-27, second free throw for Richardson. Missed that one, rebound Phelps. Eagles the other way. 31-27, here in the near corner, Doggett has it. Double team, Doggett, cross-court pass over the head of Stafford, out of bounds.
He threw that one to the moon.
Again, one of those passes you could tell as soon as it gets released, that's too high. Big possession here for Gallatin County. Hawks trail by 4, 31-27, and Otterback just got teed up.
I don't think it was Otterback. I think it was one of his assistants.
So we'll see, either on Craig Otterback or Zach McGuire, the assistant coach. And it makes a difference on who it's going to be called on. So we'll see if they call it either on.
Either way, it's more free throws for Eldorado.
So 2 free throws for Jake Phelps. I mentioned earlier, after Richardson got called for his third foul, was the most animated I've ever seen Craig Otterback. As must have said a magic word. Called for the technical foul. Second free throw for Phelps, got them both. 6-point game, and it also works as a turnover, so that's a tough break for Gallatin. You get the ball down by 4, now they hit the free throws down by 6, and it's a turnover. Hawks move into a kind of a 1-2-2 zone. Phelps trying to split the defenders, gets inside, nice no-look pass to Doggett, who lays it in. That's a great job offensively by Eldorado. 35-27, 1:50 left to play here in the third. Richardson over on the far right top, 35-27. Richardson, crossover, looking to get inside against Weatherly. That shot short, rebound by Phelps. Now it's Grathler who has it, up ahead to Stafford. Stafford picks up his dribble, now comes near side to Phelps. Phelps fouled by Sandifer.
That's another Gallatin County Hawk with 3.
You got Sandifer with 3, Fromm with 2, Jackson with 3, Rushing with 3, Richardson, or correction, that was Richardson has 3. I think Jackson might have 4.
Grant Jackson has 4,
Yep.
and Lucas Jackson has 3 or 4.
First free throw for Phelps. Man, he's not missed many shots in this ball game. And it was down to a 4-point game, now up to a 9-point game, 36-27, 1:27 left to play. Second free throw, got them both. 37-27, Eldorado with the lead. 85 seconds left to play here in the third quarter. Fromm walks it across the timeline. Bounce pass Richardson right top. Now over on the far side, Sandifer. Sandifer looks, trying to call for a ball screen, gets it. Shot from Sandifer from the free throw line won't go. Rebound tipped and grabbed by Phelps. Hawk fans pleading for a foul. Couldn't see it from our end. Eagles come the other way.
Yeah, I think it was an over the back on Weatherly.
Far side, Jake Phelps. He gets inside and he draws a foul.
And some more weak contact.
Yeah, didn't see much there. Walters picks up his first foul, and 2 more free throws coming up for Jake Phelps. Phelps will shoot a pair. First free throw, good.
He's making a living at the line tonight.
He is. He's got one of the best shooting forms in this entire tournament, making a case for all tournament is Jake Phelps. He's got 16, making 17 points. 39-27, and a timeout taken by Craig Utterback. And we'll go ahead and take one as well. Back in 1 minute. Nope, 30 seconds. Back in 30 seconds.
Your partner in auto repair. That's Cherry Street Automotive in Carmi. You get service, expertise, and a promise you'll drive away satisfied. Complete engine and body repair, 24-hour-a-day wrecker and towing service, tires from sales and service, and repair including muffler service, brakes, shocks, suspension, and more. When quality counts, count on Cherry Street Automotive in Carmi. Your partner in auto repair. Call 382-7165 today.
53 seconds left to play here in the third quarter. Eldorado has grown their lead back to 12. They led by 14 at the break. Gallatin got it down to 4 at, 31-27, little 8-0 run by the Eagles ever since. Richardson across the timeline, dribbling inside. Richardson is going to draw the foul on the floor. And really that technical foul by the Gallatin County bench has been the difference. It was a 4-point game, and since then, it's been all Eagles, a little 8-0 run. Weatherly commits the foul, so 2 free throws coming up here for Noah Richardson. First free throw on the way, no good. Hit the rim a couple times and bounced off. 39-27, Gallatin County trailing Eldorado. Second free throw, Richardson got that one. 39-28, 40 seconds to go here in the third. Stafford across the timeline, now comes near side, looks, leaves it for Phelps between the circles. Phelps, guarded by Fromm, wouldn't be shocked to see Eldorado hold for 1 shot. Phelps. Guarded there by Fromm, leaves it between the circles now for Grathler. Grathler calling for a screen, gives it off to Stafford. Stafford going left of Richardson, hands it off as offensive foul going to be called. Stafford ran in the deal and rushing when he went to hand the ball off, and Stafford gets called for his 3rd foul. Might have been a makeup call right there.
Yeah, it might have been. They got a couple more to make all of them up, but
here we go, final 12 seconds here in the third quarter. Sandifer wanted to step back for 3 over to Richardson with 5 seconds. Rushing, thought about it. Sandifer with 2, Sandifer with 1. Sandifer gets it off. No. End of the third quarter. Eldorado leads it by 11, 39-28. We'll step aside for a 1-minute break. Fourth quarter coming up next on 97.3 WRUL.
Before you drive a nail, drive to Carmi Lumber. From cabinets and flooring, doors and paint, lumber and hardware, to shingles and siding. Knowledgeable and friendly staff that have your back on all those home projects and even deliver to your door. So before you drive a nail, drive to Carmi Lumber for the woods, the goods, and the know-how. Visit Carmi Lumber, North 3rd Street in Carmi and carmilumber.net.
Welcome to Pro Rehab Carmi, where our passion is getting you back to life faster. It is our privilege to walk with you every step of the way using evidence-based treatments specifically created just for you. Whether it's sports, general orthopedics, or pelvic floor rehab, you are in the right hands. Your results are worth fighting for, and our team fights for you.
Call 384-7872 or visit Pro Rehab on Main in Carmi and get back to life faster.
Start of the fourth quarter, Eldorado leading Gallatin County 39-28 here in the final game of day 2 of this year's Eldorado Holiday Tournament. Wyatt Fromm getting inside and a blocking foul on the floor. 2 shots coming up for Wyatt Fromm. Trying to get this back down to a single-digit ball game. Well, it was a 31-27 game about midway through the third quarter. The technical foul call against Gallatin County kind of turned the tides. It was an 8-0 run by the Eagles. And that free throw by Fromm makes it a 10-point game at 39-29. Little things like that, Travis, that can shift momentum and make a difference in the ball game.
Yeah, very easily. Basketball's a game of runs, and Eldorado made a nice run off that technical foul.
Fromm goes 2 for 2. First time he's done that tonight. Down to a 9-point game, 39-30. We played 10 seconds here in the fourth quarter. Grayson Stafford into the front court. Stafford on the right top, dribbling to his left. Lobs it back door. Murray found himself open and hits the layup. Murray's been on the bench for quite some time with some foul trouble. He hits the layup. It's an 11-point game, 41-30, and Grant Jackson is called for a travel. (41-30). Eldorado's going to start to take the air out of the basketball. Phelps into the front court. Goes left to his right. Now bounce pass near side Stafford. Stafford wants to go baseline. Stafford's layup, no good, but he was fouled on the drive. Going to be 2 shots coming up for Grayson Stafford. I mean, I'm just curious. How many trips down the floor has it been without a whistle?
Consecutively, or are you just asking?
Consecutively, maybe 2.
Yeah, maybe.
A lot of fouls, both sides. First free throw for Grayson Stafford is good. Gets the roll. 42-30 Eldorado, 7:19 to play here in the fourth quarter. Stafford's second free throw. That one good as well. 43-30, a 13-point Eldorado advantage. They led by as many as 14 at halftime. Grant Jackson pulls up for a mid-range jumper, and it's good. Down an 11-point game, 43-32. Hawks need some stops. And Stafford gets it across the timeline, now all the way to the basket. Lost it, picks it back up now. Double team in the far corner. Now it's over to Wilcott on the left top. Near side Murray. Now on the far side, Stafford has it. Stafford dribbling to his right. Pick and roll with Bradley, and they call a foul on Grant Jackson, and Grant Jackson, is that his 5th?
That's his 5th. He's out of here.
I'm sorry. I don't see where that's a foul. I mean, it looked like from up here that Jackson grabbed the basketball. I mean,
yeah,
that is just a rough, tough break for Gallatin County. 43-32, Grant Jackson's done for the night. He finished with how many points, Travis?
That would be 8 on the night.
And he sat down a lot with foul trouble. First free throw good for Bradley. Makes it 44-32. Second free throw on the way. Missed that one. Rebound from, and then he's fouled by Bradley. He pushed him right in the back. 44-32, Eldorado with the lead. 6:42 to play here in the ball game. That's the fourth on Bradley, so he's got to sit down for a while. 12-point Eldorado lead. Sandifer walks it across the timeline. Over to his left, now in the hands of Fromm, cutting in. Cutting is Richardson. Nice pass, nice layup for Noah Richardson. 10-point game, 44-34. Stafford to the front court. Hands it off. This is Murray now coming near side to Jake Phelps. Phelps, crossover left side. Here on the near top with it now is Grathler. And Grathler dribbling to his left. Leaves it back off into the hands of Phelps on the left top. 6 minutes left to play. 44-34 Eldorado. Phelps, jab step, drives inside, layup, no good. Rebound Sandifer. Hawks trying to push the floor, up ahead to Rushing. Up ahead to Richardson. Richardson turns, can't hit the layup, rebound Murray. It was a good look, but Richardson just couldn't finish. 44-34, Eldorado with the lead. 5.5 to play here in the fourth quarter. Phelps between the circles, it's Wolcott. Wolcott here on the near side to Grathler. Grathler thought about shooting the three, but puts it inside. As the Eagles look to kill some more clock, they lead by 10. In the post, Murray has it, no-look pass. That shot blocked by Sandifer, but it goes into the hands of Phelps. Phelps now gets inside, and Sandifer blocked the shot again, but they call a foul. And so 2 free throws coming up for Jake Phelps.
That's going to be 5 on Maddox Sandifer.
That's the second Hawk player to foul out.
It's probably not going to be the last.
We're going to have to see Craig Utterback really go deep to his bench before this one's over. It will be Isaac Walters checking into the ball game. Sandifer, a round of applause as he checks out. 44-34 Eldorado, 5:12 left to play. First free throw up and good for Phelps. Jake Phelps has had a whale of a ball game. 18 points, and he has hit the shots when Eldorado's needed it, both from beyond the arc and at the free throw line. And on cue, he misses that one, and the ball goes out of bounds. They say last touch by Gallatin County. Richardson let it go. He thought it was last touch by the Eagles, but Eldorado maintains possession. Phelps to inbound over on the far side. Grathler has it. Grathler getting inside. His shot, that was actually Stafford who missed it. Rebound, Walters. Hawks the other way. Eldorado leads it by 11, 45-34. Dylan Rushing tries a left wing three. It won't go, and the rebound grabbed by Jake Phelps. Eldorado going to try to kill some more clock. We are under 5 minutes to go. Here on the near side to Grathler. Grathler dribbling to his left, Rushing all over him. And he goes back here on the near side, and that's a foul on Dylan Rushing. So Rushing picks up his fourth. Put him in the 4-foul club. And one more will be free throws for Eldorado. And so Gallatin County is going to call a timeout with 4:38 to play here in the ballgame. Eldorado leads at 45-34. We'll step aside for a timeout as well. Back in 1 minute on 97.3 WRUL.
Holy pancake, bat dude. Our bat ride is a flat ride.
No need to get your tights in a wad, my little robin egg.
But I need that ride to impress the chicks.
Hang on to that super cape of yours, bird boy. I've got this.
No matter what mishap comes along, count on the dynamic duo of Doug Raber and James Cook at State Farm to protect your ride and your home, as well as life and health insurance and more. Doug and James and Albion and Carmi are your team to help ensure life goes right.
But what about my date?
Stick with me, bird boy. I'll loan you my bike.
Show your Saluki pride. Get your Banterra Saluki Visa debit card today, and your purchases will contribute to an SIU scholarship. Plus, use your card to get special offers at Banterra Center and other Saluki athletic events. Getting the card is easy. Just open a Saluki checking account or Saluki interest checking account at Banterra Bank. No ATM fees at more than 55,000 ATMs, plus other great benefits. Stop by Banterra to learn more. Banterra, proud supporter of SIU. Member FDIC. Terms and conditions apply. See branch for details.
4:38 left to play. Eldorado leads it 45-34. Eagles have the basketball. They're going to look to kill some more clock as they swing it at the top of the key to Grathler, who has it now. Grathler dribbling to his left. Eagles going 4 across. Just going to set some elevator screens to try to kill some clock. It's a Stafford on the near side, guarded by Walters. Picks it up. Now it's Phelps near midcourt. And Phelps driving to his left, and Wyatt Fromm is called for a foul. And that will be the magic number 5 that will put Eldorado with the free throw line for the rest of this ball game. So Jake Phelps will shoot a pair. First free throw on the way is good. Second free throw on the way from Phelps. Got them both. 47-34. Jake Phelps having a great ball game. He has got 20 points for Eldorado, leading scorer. 13-point lead for the Eagles. Richardson over on the right side. He wants to get to the basket. Layup no good, and he's able to draw the foul. That foul against Jake Phelps, and so Richardson will make his way to the free throw line. Richardson 10 points in the ball game. First free throw for Richardson on the way. It's good. Makes it a 47-35 ball game. Second free throw, no good. Rebound grab by Wolcott. Eagles come the other way. They lead it 47-35, halfway through the fourth quarter. And a foul called as Stafford stumbles as he crosses half court. 24, Noah Richardson called for his fourth foul. Again, lots of basketball coming up tomorrow, beginning at 8:30 in the morning with the the fifth place semifinal. It's Carterville and Vienna at 8:30, and then Fairfield AJ at 10 o'clock. Those two winners will play in the fifth place game. First free throw for Stafford, no good. Then at noon tomorrow, Harrisburg-Massac, winner of that goes to the championship. Then Heron-Carmine, 1:30, winner of that goes to the championship. Loser of those two games will play for third place. It's all coming together at this year's Eldorado Holiday Tournament. Second free throw that time for Stafford is up and good. 13-point Eldorado lead, 48-35, under 4 to play here in this one. Fromm going to his left, picks up his dribble. Now a cross-court pass through the hands of Rushing, able to get it back and dribbling. Leaves it for Richardson. Richardson tries to put it on the floor, looking to spin, off to Rushing. Nice baseline drive, and a foul going to be called on the drive. And Gallatin County not in the bonus yet. One more will do that job as Jake Phelps picks up his third foul. 13-point game, 3.5 left to go. 3:36 on the clock. Rushing to inbound, off to Fromm in the far corner. Richardson down in the post. One dribble, nice move by Noah Richardson, and they call for the offensive foul.
Got him for hooking.
Yep, they call Richardson with the hook. That is his 5th foul. And Richardson is fouled out of the ball game. And so the ball goes back over to Eldorado, and Craig Utterback will go to the junior Thacker Fromm. Richardson takes a seat. Hope Noah hears his name later tomorrow night for the all-tournament team. He played a great game earlier today as the Eagles trying to break this full court pressure. That one taken away. Fromm's got it now in the near corner. Rushing tries a three. It's good for Dylan Rushing. Hawks not going away. 10-point game, 48-38. Maybe allow Gallatin County to get a little bit more quickness on the floor as Rushing takes it away. Rushing drives inside, lost it. Ball goes out of bounds. It will stay with Gallatin County with 3:06 to go. Kind of like the effort from the Hawks. Travis not going away.
Yeah, they're still within striking distance. A 10-point game here with 3 minutes left. There's still an opportunity, so you're going to have to play to the end.
So this will be Wyatt Fromm to inbound. Fromm looks, try to get it inside the Jackson. That pass not really there, and a turnover. Eldorado's done a good job of forcing a lot of those this evening. 2:55 to go in this one. Eldorado leads at 48-38. Grathler here on the near side, now in the hands of Phelps. Phelps driving between the circles now. Top of the circle, Stafford with it. Stafford dribbled to his right. Met there by Walters. Stafford goes baseline, stepped out of bounds. Ball goes over to Gallatin County. Boston Bradley back in for the final 2:36. He's playing with 4 fouls. Or does he just have 2? I thought he had 4 earlier. Scoreboard just says 2.
They got that scoreboard messed up. I think he has 3, but who knows? I don't think it really matters at this point.
Not at this point with a 10-point game. 48-38 and offensive foul. Ball goes back over the other way. They call Wyatt Fromm for the shove. And so the ball goes back over to the Eagles.
And that's going to be his 4th.
Timeout taken by Josh Bradley. We'll take one as well. Full timeout. Back in 1 minute on 97.3 WRUL and the WRUL Sports YouTube channel.
In 1925, when Farrell Hospital opened, they knew that families in Eldorado and the surrounding communities needed a hospital they could depend on, close to home. Over the years, Farrell grew to meet the needs of patients. Today, Farrell Hospital has grown to offer advanced emergency care, orthopedics, cancer, surgery, imaging, lab, and more, always keeping more care right here close to home. Farrell Hospital. You can depend on us.
When you think of home, you think of warmth, comfort, and peace of mind. And that's exactly what you get when you choose propane from FS. With propane from Wabash Valley Service Company, you get our well-trained professional staff along with an array of products and services designed to ensure that your propane system is functioning properly and efficiently. Add to this a variety of convenient terms and ways to save money, and you've got the right solution to all your home energy needs. Call Wabash Valley Service Company today or visit fspropane.com for more information.
2:28 left to play, and all but over here for Eldorado as they lead Gallatin County 48-38. Hawks still, though, applying some full court pressure. They get it into Grathler. He takes it across the timeline. And the Hawks pretty much got to start fouling eventually. One foul would put Eldorado at the charity stripe. Stafford goes between the circles. Right to his left, now it's Phelps between the circles. Phelps going to his left, now back to his right. Oh, did you see that? Andrew Murray just hit somebody to the ground. That'll be an offensive foul.
Yeah, that one was a little bit of an acting job. Woo.
I didn't really see what happened. I just saw
I didn't see that because he initially was on the ground and then he was trying to get back up and then went right to the ground again.
Physical game. 2 minutes left to play. 48-38 Eldorado. Fromm. Jackson, right side. Thacker Fromm will try a 3. That one's good from Thacker Fromm. 48-41. Under 2 minutes left to play. Hawks still trying to fight. As here in the near corner, Stafford has it. Stafford picks up his dribble. Right in front of the Eldorado bench. Now it's Doggett who checked into the ball game. 90 seconds left to play. Doggett in the backcourt. Now here on the near side is Stafford in front of the bench. 90 seconds left to play. 48-41 Eldorado. Stafford dribbles back to his left and hand off to Phelps. Phelps over here on the near side picks up his dribble. Now between the circles, back to Stafford. 1:10 left to play here in the fourth. Gallatin might just start fouling as they go on the far side. And they call a foul against Dylan Rushing as he hit the floor.
Yeah, I didn't see that one.
So that will put Eldorado at the free throw line with 1:07 left to play. That is the 5th on Rushing. He becomes the newest Hawk to foul out.
That's the 4th. Can we get an even 5?
It is 4, isn't it?
Yeah, that's number 4.
So Bentley Ryder will check in. Ryder is a sophomore. So he'll come in here in the final 1:07, 48-41 Eldorado. First free throw for Doggett on the way. No good. He's got one more. Second free throw, Doggett got that one. 49-41. Eldorado with the lead, 1:06 to play. Fromm here on the near side. Driving to the baseline, now it's Ryder. Ryder hands it off to Fromm. Fromm fires a three, it won't go. Long rebound controlled by Doggett. And Eldorado will take the foul. Wyatt Fromm commits it with 54.4 seconds left to go.
And there's number 5.
Is that 5 on Fromm?
That is 5.
Even 5.
And if they were some of the smaller teams with a smaller bench, they might be out of the game.
They have that exact same thing. Logan Brannon will check in.
Good thing nobody's sick for them.
We'll say give credit to Eldorado. You know, they had some foul trouble early. A couple kids off the bench I thought played pretty well. Grayson Stafford, Drayson Grathler as well, both coming in off the bench and doing some good things for Josh Bradley. Because this really wasn't the Boston Bradley show. Jake Phelps played a great game, but some of the role players for Eldorado contributing. 49-41 as Grathler missed the first free throw. He's able to hit the second. Makes it 50-41. Ryder picks it up into the front court, final 50 seconds. Walters, near corner, Lucas Jackson, who's back into the ball game. Jackson shot in the lane, good off glass. Makes it 50-43. 40 seconds left. We'll see if the Hawks want to foul, and they will. Let's see who committed the foul that time. That was Walters. Walters picks up his second foul, and 2 more free throws for Jake Phelps, who's got 22 points tonight. First free throw for Phelps, good.
And these are number 11 and 12 for him from the free throw line.
He's made a killing. How many, has he missed any free throws?
He's missed 1 so far.
For the difference in the game, 8-point game.
Yeah, and when you got 2 guys who shot 12 free throws apiece.
Phelps goes 2 of 2. Andrew Murray will check back into the ball game. Elliot Glover also in for Gallatin County. 52-43. Eldorado with the lead. Final 37 seconds. Ryder walks this one into the front court. Over on the near side, Brannon. Brannon gets to the basket. He'll throw it up, and he'll draw the foul with 27 seconds left to play. So Eldorado will advance to the Consolation Championship tomorrow at 3 o'clock. They'll take on Hamilton County, as that foul was against Andrew Murray. That's his 5th. It's got to be a record for the most players fouled out in one game in this tournament's history.
And 5 of them being on one team. That's got to be a record.
I'd be willing to bet it. 52-43 Eldorado. A couple of free throws here for the junior Logan Brannon. And his first one is good. Brannon got some minutes during their loss yesterday to Heron. He will shoot one more. Brannon's second free throw, got that one. Makes it 52-45, just 25 seconds left to go. Doggett in the backcourt. Almost lost it. We got a timeout taken by Josh Bradley. With 20 seconds left to play, we'll go ahead and take it with them. It's a full timeout. Back in 1 minute on 97.3 WRUL.
Revolutionize your welding experience at Extreme Welding and Machine Services. Highway 45, Eldorado, the hub for all things welding. Front Retail Store is your one-stop shop featuring welding rods, wires, hydraulic hoses, fittings, welding gases, and abrasives. Illinois certified inspection lane, hydraulic cylinder repair, and much more. Metal sold by the foot and industrial gases without leasing agreements. Own your tank, pay only for contents. Join Extreme Welding and Machine Services, a family-owned haven for all welding enthusiasts.
Your partner in auto repair. That's Cherry Street Automotive in Carmi. You get service, expertise, and I promise you'll drive away satisfied. Complete engine and body repair, 24-hour-a-day wrecker and towing service, tires from sales and service, and repair including muffler service, brakes, shocks, suspension, and more. When quality counts, count on Cherry Street Automotive in Carmi. Your partner in auto repair. Call 382-7165 today.
All right, here we go. 20 seconds left to play. 52-45. Eldorado with the lead. They got the basketball after a Josh Brantley timeout. They get it into Stafford, who is going to be fouled right away by Logan Brannon with 16 seconds on the clock. So a couple of free throws for him. Hawks give it a valiant effort all the way to the end. And a couple of free throws here for Stafford. Gallatin County will finish up 1-2 after defeating West Frankfort earlier today. Eldorado, their second win of the day. They move on to the Consolation Championship tomorrow. First free throw for Stafford is up and good. Makes it 53-45, 16.4 seconds on the clock. Deep breath from Stafford. Second free throw on the way. Missed it. Rebound controlled by Thacker Fromm. Up ahead with 12 seconds. Brannon gets inside. His layup good. Logan Brannon with final seconds. Eagles get it in to dog it, and they won't call a foul, and that's the end of the ball game. Final score. Eldorado wins it 53-47. Eagles improve to the Consolation Championship tomorrow at 3 o'clock. They'll take on Hamilton County. We'll step aside for a 3-minute break, come back and wrap things up here in night number 2 of the Eldorado Holiday Tournament on 97.3 WRUL. Back in 3 minutes.
Holy pancake bat dude, our bat ride is a flat ride.
No need to get your tights in a wad, my little robin egg.
But I need that ride to impress the chicks.
Hang on to that super cape of yours, bird boy. I've got this.
No matter what mishap comes along, count on the dynamic duo of Doug Raber and James Cook at State Farm to protect your ride and your home, as well as life and health insurance and more. Doug and James and Albion and Carmi are your team to help ensure life goes right.
But what about my date?
Stick with me, bird boy. I'll loan you my bike.
Need irrigation for your farm or logistics for your agriculture products? Only one name should come to mind, the Skates Group, serving tri-state farmers and agribusinesses for more than 40 years. And the only way you do that is by being the most trusted name, the Skates Group, a family-owned business treating customers like family. If you need irrigation for the farm, trucking to or from the farm, or river terminal needs, call the Skates Group, 618-968-2471, the most trusted name in agriculture.
Show your Saluki pride. Get your Banterra Saluki Visa debit card today, and your purchases will contribute to an SIU scholarship. Plus, use your card to get special offers at Banterra Center and other Saluki athletic events. Getting the card is easy. Just open a Saluki checking account or Saluki interest checking account at Banterra Bank. No ATM fees at more than 55,000 ATMs, plus other great benefits. Stop by Banterra to learn more. Banterra, proud supporter of SIU. Member FDIC. Terms and conditions apply. See branch for details.
In 1925, when Farrell Hospital opened, they knew that families in Eldorado and the surrounding communities needed a hospital they could depend on, close to home. Over the years, Farrell grew to meet the needs of patients. Today, Farrell Hospital has grown to offer advanced emergency care, orthopedics, cancer, surgery, imaging, lab, and more, always keeping more care right here close to home. Farrell Hospital. You can depend on us.
Why are more people heating their homes with FS Propane? Because it's better to work with the company that lives and works in the same community that you do. When it comes to the comfort and safety of your family, you can trust Wabash Valley FS. We have highly trained service professionals who regularly monitor your system for proper operation, safety, and maximum efficiency. So you can be sure that FS Propane will leave your family with the good, warm feelings all season long. Call your Wabash Valley FS today or visit fspropane.com for more information.
All right, final score, Eldorado defeats Gallatin County 53-47. The Eagles improve to tomorrow's Consolation Championship while Gallatin County finishes the tournament 1-2. Real quick, Travis, individual scoring line.
For Eldorado, Jake Phelps had 23, Austin Bradley had 8, Grayson Stafford had 10, Stephen Dougherty had 3, Andrew Murray, Ryan Cox had 2, and Anderson Wolcott had 5. For Gallatin County, Noah Richardson had 11, Isaac Walters had 2, Thackeray Fromm had 3, Logan Brandon had 4, Grant Jackson had 8, Dylan Rushing had 6, Wyatt Fromm had 5, and Maddox Sandifer had 2.
All right, so again, the Eagles will take on Hamilton County tomorrow at 3 o'clock in the Consolation Championship. We will begin tomorrow morning at 8:30, Carterville and Vienna in the fifth-place semifinal. Then Fairfield AJ at 10 o'clock in the other fifth-place semifinal. Then we resume things in the championship side of the bracket at noon with Harrisburg and Massac County, and then Heron and Carmi at 1:30. And then the loser of those two games will go to the third-place game with the Consolation Championship at 3, fifth place at 6, third place at 7:30. And the championship of the 59th Annual Eldorado Holiday Tournament tomorrow night at 9 o'clock. It's going to wrap things up for me and Travis and Whitney here at Duff Kingston. Big thanks to J.C. Tinsley back at the WRUL studio. This has been the Eldorado Holiday Tournament on 97.3 WRUL.
Extreme Welding and Machine Services is hiring full-time heavy equipment mechanics and welders and a part-time crane operator. Complete benefits package including health insurance, competitive pay, paid time off, retirement, and safety incentive bonus. Apply at Extreme Welding and Machine Services, Highway 45, Eldorado, or visit their Facebook page. Extreme Welding and Machine Services, in business for 18 years and an equal opportunity employer.
Need irrigation for your farm or logistics for your agriculture products? Only one name should come to mind, the Skates Group, serving tri-state farmers and agribusinesses for more than 40 years. And the only way you do that is by being the most trusted name, the Skates Group, a family-owned business treating customers like family. If you need irrigation for the farm, trucking to or from the farm, or river terminal needs, call the Skates Group, 618-968-2471, the most trusted name in agriculture.
Holy pancake, Bat Dude. Our bat ride is a flat ride.
No need to get your tights in a wad, my little robin egg.
But I need that ride to impress the chicks.
Hang on to that super cape of yours, bird boy. I've got this.
No matter what mishap comes along, count on the dynamic duo of Doug Raber and James Cook at State Farm to protect your ride and your home, as well as life and health insurance and more. Doug and James and Albion and Carmi are your team to help ensure life goes right.
But what about my date?
Stick with me, bird boy. I'll loan you my bike.